Good afternoon. Welcome to the first of our Leisure League Facebook Live questions and answer sessions. I'm your host, Marshall Norbow, and I'm delighted that over the next hour, I'll be joined by footballing legends David James and George Boateng. I'll be asking them questions sent in from yourselves, as well as asking them some questions about their illustrious careers. The first man needs little introduction. 53 caps for England, playing for prestigious clubs, including Liverpool, Portsmouth and Manchester City. His former FA Cup and League Cup winner, David James. David, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Let's start first. How excited you must be about playing in Pakistan and with Leisure Leagues?
Yeah, well, very excited. I've never been to Pakistan before. I have been to other areas in that region, and I think the idea of sort of expanding my football horizons
and new
yes,
challenges and new opportunities.
Indeed, yes, with some very, very illustrious people, as you say. But and also with Leisure Leagues. I mean, it's truth. I'm a participant in the Leisure Leagues here in England.
Yeah. How's that going for you at the minute?
Well, a couple of runners-up medals.
Okay. Well, you know, sometimes you've got to get there slowly, isn't it?
Yeah, but very enjoyable and a wonderful setup. So yes, to be able to go with Leisure Leagues, with Ronaldinho, more importantly, and his friends, who are some again very illustrious friends. So it's a wonderful opportunity for me, which I'm really much looking forward to.
Let's now move towards some questions, you know, first from my perspective here with your career. You had a 20-plus year career. What were some of your personal highlights?
I always say I think my highlight is was the debut, the Champions League. Bizarrely, you're expecting the best football, which usually means the best defending as well, which usually means there's not many goals. It's tight. As a coach and manager, it's something that you would be pulling your hair out seeing so many goals being scored. But for a neutral, just to watch a game of football, how exciting!
Brilliant. Okay, we've got some more coming in. Abdullah Khan, thanks for coming to Pakistan. Please explain why Chelsea is dominating the EPL this season.
I think when you look at, and it will be a pleasure. If you look at Chelsea 2 years ago, they dominated the EPL then.
They did.
And if you look at, people talk about Kante being the difference, and Conte, of course, as the manager, but Kante, especially in midfield, being the difference for Chelsea this year. I would argue that they already had the good team. Yeah. The very good team. Last season, way off it. And quite often what you'll find is that because you're so dominant one year, you actually lose a bit of momentum. So, and I don't like the term momentum as in one season follows on to another, but you lose the what you require to be great.
So is it like a desire or something kind of innate or within an individual player?
It becomes easy.
Yeah.
Dare I say, and you know, the likes of Eden Hazard, who unbelievably skillful players. When it becomes too easy, then you need someone to prod you every now and again, or you need a team to prod you. And I think in that 2 seasons ago, Chelsea, they'd won it before Christmas. Almost. And then last season, the stimulus wasn't there at the beginning because they'd had so long not being stimulated.
Yes.
Conte's come in.
Just reinvigorated everything, would you say?
And the way he's done it, I mean, he dealt with Costa. I don't know what happened. Right?
No.
Something happened.
Something
and
happened.
He wasn't there. Yeah. He's come back, and all of a sudden, there's no question marks over Costa's conduct anymore. Conte hasn't had to answer any awkward questions about it, and Chelsea once again are absolutely smashing the Premier League.
Sure. Okay. Another question from Hamad Khan: should Arsene Wenger stay at Arsenal?
Yes. Listen, I don't know how many Arsenal fans are out there, but you've got to understand what he's done for 20 years. Yeah. And this isn't winning the league 5 times 20 years ago, and he should have a bit of a loose allowance, if you like. This is a guy who is constantly finishing in Champions League. Now, granted, if he doesn't finish Champions League this year, then there has to be the question mark. But if there's a contract offer available,
yeah,
it'll probably be dealt with before the end of the season. But I just think that you've got a guy as a manager who can create the right environment for Arsenal to be finishing in the top 4.
Fair enough.
However, over the last 13 years since they last won the Premier League, he hasn't got possibly the sort of the modern coaching aspect
of the game,
which could take it the step further.
And that's probably what they're kind of lacking at the moment.
And that's what he needs. He needs, I think, a strong number 2.
So, okay, thanks, Dave. Next one from Usman Said. What was he thinking when Ronaldinho struck that free kick?
Well, I don't think any one inspired me. I wasn't a football fan when I was a kid. You know, when I was in my sort of 8, 9, 10 years old, I didn't know anything about football. And I used to stand in the middle of the pitch. The ball used to go flying around me. No one would pass to me. And then one day I decided to go in goal because I felt that the guy who was letting the goals in, I could do better than that. And then people just said, "Oh, you're good." So I carried on doing it, and that was it. I think, and I was an athlete, gymnast, boxer. I did every sport, so I was really a sports person. And then at the age of 15, I had the choice of athletics or football. I decided football. So there wasn't necessarily anyone who inspired me. I like Bruce. Yeah. I like Ray Clements and Gary Bailey.
Yes, the old Manchester United goalkeeper.
Gary Bailey was one.
Can't say that around Liverpool fans, though.
Yeah. But no, this was it. And I used to sort of copy people a little bit. And I think this is one of the best things about learning, is actually trying to copy other people and seeing what happens. So as I say, it wasn't anyone in particular who inspired me. I think it's just my interest in sport more than anything else, and wanting to be a goalkeeper.
Thank you very much, Dave.